name is Pupecki, and I am the new principal here at Hudson High School. Prior to becoming principal this July 1st, I was the director of counseling here for 3 years. Before that, I was a school counselor in Clinton High School for about 15 years, so I've worked with high school kids close to 20 years. I have 3 children of my own, 2 daughters and a son, and I grew up in Clinton and still live there. I've just really enjoyed my time in Hudson. Like the community, forming relationships with students, families, and staff has been just really good for me, really exciting. And I felt ready to sort of step into like a leadership role. I felt like in the director of counseling position, I really liked that role, but I felt like I was missing out on connecting with some of the families and students and staff. So that's something I'm really excited about. Being an internal candidate was beneficial to me, especially in the role that I was in, because I have worked with teachers, with families, with admin, and also with the other directors, nursing. I know the building, I know a lot of the staff, and I feel like I've started to build some really good relationships with people here, so that's an advantage for me. I think that it's really important for the students to know that coming in as a principal that I understand high school is hard. You know, I get it. I've raised 3 teenagers myself. I've worked with teens for over 20 years. I've seen it all pretty much. And so I understand where they're coming from, but also want to make sure that we're setting them up for as much success as possible in the future. My son told me I should say like I'm pretty good at basketball and can play some sports. So I said, should I say like I can beat them all in a 3-point contest? But he's like, no, because you can't, so. There you go. I have really been impressed by the dedication of the staff here, the innovation, the thinking outside the box of the staff, the exciting programming that we have. The students are great. I mean, I'm impressed on a regular basis, you know, just meeting with students and talking with them one-on-one on, you know, sort of the way they think about the world and their dedication to making Hudson High like the best place that it could possibly be. For a small high school in a, you know, suburban area, we have so many programs that other high schools don't offer to students. So I believe the programming that we have and the dedication of the staff and just the close-knit community vibe here is just a huge strength overall. There's a lot of ideas I have on like things that we're going to adjust, but I am, you know, trying to meet with staff as well and get their feedback on what do they feel very strongly needs to be preserved and what do they think we really need to kind of work on adjusting. I have a really hard time delegating work to other people. I find like great pride in like working really hard, but I also have been told like, well, you can't just continue to work harder and harder. So I think my challenge will be being able to like ask someone to do something or delegate and kind of stepping back from that, but also like really making sure that at the end of the day when I go home that I can say like when I shut the door that I've worked as hard as I can, done the best I can for both students and staff here at the high school. So if that's the case, then I have to, you know, just keep on that track. I want Hudson High School to be a place that students want to come to and staff want to come to. I understand it's school and it's work, but I really just want to make it a place where, you know, there's more excitement on coming in here and more excitement on what's going on for the day than there is like dread, really. In general, I think it's important for us as adults to remember why we're in education. Like why did we go to school to become an educator? And being excited about like the kids in front of you. And the same for the students. Like I understand like school is a requirement for you, but like what are the things that you want to see during the day, or what are the things you can do for yourself to make it more exciting, make it more interesting? Like how do you engage more with the teachers and with your peers, and how do we make this like just a place that everybody, you know, more percentage of the time wants to be and is happy to come in every day? I have like an open door policy. I would really encourage them, like if there's something going on that they feel like they want to talk to me about, or there's something that, you know, is being done really well, or something that they feel like needs to be improved, like I would encourage them to come down and sit with me and talk. I am a big believer in like communication and having a discussion, and I just feel like that personal connection helps with relationship building, which like at the end of the day is really important in any business, school, field. And so that's really kind of what I would like them to know. Like anytime that they feel like they need to check in with me, that I'm happy and available to do that.